Hey, good morning guys. Sean here, back with another video. This morning we are out at the Santa Fe River Preserve trail loop. It's just a little small loop. I thought today we might come out here, do just a short little morning hike, and then try out that Lixada firebox that I tried out when we were camping in the Ocala National Forest, and it didn't work out. Thought I might come out this morning, kind of give it another shot, a fair shot, and see if I can make it work. Let's get it. Hey pig, where you at? Go on now. I was coming down this trail here and all of a sudden I heard some crashing in the bushes. I heard some grunting. Somewhere out there there's a pig, and I don't want to sneak up on him. I decided to slow down a little bit just in case, because I don't want to walk up and scare a pig. I've got my condor bush lore on me, so the last thing I want to do this morning is have to fight off a pig, so take it a little slower, kind of pay a little more attention. So it appears that this trail is used, but I wouldn't say heavily used. It almost looked like more vehicles come back here than people on foot. So this might be a cool little place to check out. Might have to do a stealth camp here one day. Wow, this is definitely a cool spot right here. Might make for a really good stealth camp. And I got a neat video that's going to be coming up, so we might have to try this. So apparently, right in this area is where the Santa Fe River bubbles up out of the ground, because it literally stops right there, or starts, depending on how you look at it. Pretty dang neat. Let's see if we can find somewhere to set up for just a little while. All right, so I got my gear. I have that little Lixada firebox. I think we're going to take that thing out and scratch up some limbs here. See if we can't do a good test on that thing, because I don't think I really gave it a good shot last time. I was already having kind of a bad morning. That just wasn't a fair test. So I think we're going to break some of these limbs up and see if we can't get us a fire going and make us some coffee, and who knows, maybe make us a little breakfast. So we're going to gather up a few limbs and try to get that started. Okay, so I got my little flat lay firebox here. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing put together, and then let's get us a fire in here. Alright, we're going to get us a little level spot set up there so this will sit right. I think that should work. Okay, since we do have some rain coming, I'm not going to mess around with the fire steel or anything. I've just got this little bird's nest here. I'm going to light and try to get this thing going pretty quick. I'd rather not have to set up a shelter and all that stuff if I can avoid it. So we're just going to put this in here. Got the trusty old Bic lighter. Get us a little wood in there. Just kind of let that thing get started. Hopefully it'll go ahead and take off. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, that thing's not the easiest thing to get a fire going in. Seems like once you get the fire going, it goes good, but trying to get the fire started is not easy. So now, while my water's boiling for my coffee, I'm gonna go find some stuff to put together, just a little spit to cook my sausages on, because I don't have a grill for that thing yet. So I'm gonna go find a couple sticks to make us a spit. That'll be cool. So it looks like my coffee water is boiling. Time to make some coffee. Okay, so while the coffee's still making and while I've got my firebox hot, I got a couple sticks with forks on them. I'm gonna take and just kind of bring them to a little point. I don't need a lot. Just not real fancy. Just something kind of like that. I'm gonna do the other one that way, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do from there. Okay, so I got my sticks set up over the fire, and I've got some of these cheddar smoked sausages. What I'm gonna do is, I went and got me a piece of a palm frond. I'm gonna clean this thing up a little bit and make me a skewer and rotisserie this thing over the fire. Then I'm gonna drink some of that coffee because I'm ready for it. So I'm gonna just take this thing and carve it down a little bit. Carve it down to just a little point. Well, I'm shaky this morning, huh? I'm gonna get me one of these little sausages out of here, and I'm just gonna skewer this sausage down. Maybe not quite perfect. Close enough. So I'm gonna just skewer the sausage down like that and get it on the fire. All right, now we have got some good heat coming off of that thing, but not a lot of flames, which is what I want. And now I'm gonna just set that over the fire and let it cook. Coffee. I've been needing that. This is a cool little spot. So my flames started getting up a little higher than I wanted them to. I had to add some wood to it to actually get it to start cooking. They started getting a little higher than I wanted them to, so I actually just grabbed my fork sticks and leaned them back out away from the fire. Got a little dark right there, but it's cooking good now. Well, I brought 2 buns, but I only decided to cook 1 sausage, so let's take the other bun and see if there's any fish out here. There's definitely some fish down there because I see them jumping. Decided to walk down here and try a different spot. Let that sausage cook. I believe we got us a gator out here. Either better it's the swamp gas, but it looks like there's bubbles moving along. I wish I had all day here to hang out and play by the river, but I don't. I've got to get this thing wrapped up because I've got other stuff I've got to do today. So let's go back down here and check and see if this sausage is ready. Well, I believe we got our sausage ready to cook. I'm kind of in a precarious situation because there is a bee on my bread and I'm allergic. So I think I'm gonna just let him eat the bread and maybe I'll just eat the sausage without it. Maybe I should have held off before I fed the other piece of bread to the fish, right? This sausage actually cooked up real good over that little stove. And you can't hardly beat these cheddar sausages over the fire. Man, that's good. Now, I'm not too mad about the bread. Bread's probably not the best thing for me anyway, because I really shouldn't be eating bread because of my stomach. So not the biggest problem in the world. So I'll let that bee have it, and I'm definitely not going to take a chance of getting stung out here where I'm a mile from the car, and I don't carry a freaking EpiPen with me. I know I should. I just don't do it. So what would I say about the little firebox there after finally getting it to work right? Well, here's the thing. It works. It does work. But it's a pain in the butt to get the fire started in the box there. It takes forever to try to get those flames to take off. Even, like you said, I had some really dry stuff. It takes forever to get it to go. It's like it just doesn't get enough oxygen. After you start getting your fire built in there, once it starts getting ashes built up in there, it clogs all the ports around the side of it. Again, the fire starts going out. It takes so much wood to keep that thing going. You constantly have to sit here and keep feeding it and keep messing with it to try to keep the fire going. Because once it burns really fast. But like I said, it burns fast down the coals, and then it closes all the oxygen ports and stuff on the side of it. So I don't know. If it's something that you're into, it's probably not bad, you know. And it may not be bad to take with you somewhere because it doesn't weigh a lot and it does pack really flat. I guess I just prefer to build a fire and cook over the fire, or use my little gas stove. So I prefer to cook over a fire, but if I've got to cook something small like this, I would prefer to just use my gas stove instead of using that little firebox there. I'm really kind of disappointed in that thing, just to be honest. Hey, listen guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, I'd like to ask you to go back, watch our backlog of videos. If you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button for me. Give us a big thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what you think about the videos. I really do appreciate you guys watching the videos. It really helps us if you leave a comment and hit that like button. It really does. We have some new merch out. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description. We have a few different designs, and they're over on Teespring, so if you're interested in that, go over there and check that stuff out. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you next time. Always got to come back to the camera.